Oh, infinite barrel. So this is like an infinity barrel type thing. So where they add a bunch of different ones, right?
I don't know.
Barrel makes some good shit. Damn, Tim gave you these? This motherfucker here, he spoiled your ass. Old Overholt cast. I've been wanting to try this one.
There we go. Look,
I'm happy about that because I hadn't had this one.
See?
And then I went and so I scooped this from a guy who was selling this back to the club at cost. I pitied the food.
Damn, look at that Mr. T on the back. That's tough.
And then that's tough. That's and then I swang, and I like the wax too. And then I swang up.
I got that Mr. T.
I know. I've been trying to do that too. I did a cut, but But and then I stopped at Flamingos. And I was like, yo, this was $50 and it's 115 proof.
Ooh.
It's new Riff, single barrel. So I was like, why not for $50?
But we got nothing to lose, man. We got some stuff we finna try, man.
Yeah, man.
We've been missing Jimmy, man. I'm saying that energy, that life, that voice, that heart, that soul. You go, where's the soul of this thing?
We in here like swimwear, bro.
and again, when we gonna say, I saved him. I said, Richard's gonna blend one. I said, nah, we gotta blend with Jimmy, man. We can't fine tune it yet. Let's wait till Jimmy gets here. And if we find something that we like with Jimmy's perspective, I said, then we'll pair it together because these aren't bottles you can go buy. These
They're hard to get.
Yeah, these are ones that are very difficult to get.
Yeah, Kentucky Spirit too. That's a great one, bro.
And again, my shout out to, as he said, Tim. I said, Tim, my niece. He said, do you want good ones or ones people can buy? I said, give me the good stuff, man. Mm-hmm. And he just hands off, man. I said, man, won't he do it?
Yeah, for real. You know, I text Tim. I was on the plane and I Facebook message. I was like, hey, buddy. What's happening? I was like, I just wanted to see about them couple barrels, and he's like, man, just remind me. I was like, I know you got a lot going on. I said, I don't really care, man. I said, we talked about the 15-year turkey, but I'll be happy with whatever you want to give me. And he's like, I got you, amigo. So I'm hopefully I'll have him this week. I'd like to take one of them, maybe with them barrels and do an experimental thing like old Wester's doing. My buddy Chance Downs, I don't know if you know Chance.
I don't know.
You met him at the
I probably definitely have met him.
He lives out in East Texas, but he got room out there. He's got a shop per se, where we could put that sucker and age it over there, you know. Anyways,
you know, I used to hate that sound. Now it's like, oh, somebody might get active.
Music to my ears, my boy. Music to my ears. So, man, and let me tell you, the rack of pork you cooked looks so fire.
Oh, bro. It's all because
them boys is like, they would have known them bones, boy. I said, man, give me that bone, boy.
I'll tell you right now, bro, it's all because of you, man. That's why I had to tell them, like, listen, bro, I learned to do this because of Jimmy G, bro.
Not at all, bro.
I would have never
and
in my
that tartar,
life.
that venison tartar, y'all ain't saved me none, did you?
I'm gonna remake it. Don't worry, I'm gonna make some more.
Yeah, buddy.
I told them, I said, oh man, you should have had the shit I made last night.
I synced that shit.
No. So get this. I heated up duck fat, and I seasoned the duck fat inside, and I let it go back to like basically getting solid again.
Absolutely.
And I cooked the fucking venison veal rack or the venison loin in the duck fat on the cast iron.
You made like a duck ghee, seasoned duck ghee, and then you let it emulsify, and then get hard, and then use that like butter and cook that venison.
And you know what's crazy? And you know, Jamarcus has been on camera, but it was like, damn, this is fucking good.
I've seen his reaction.
The venison, I've seen it get a little, we'll just say chewy in a sense. It stayed relatively
The texture, right?
Yeah, man. But it was just like, oh man.
Well, the thing about it is, you can't, the same like with elk and venison, the same. It's because it's so lean. You cannot cook it long. The more you cook it, the more it's gonna get tough.
So you literally have to cook that thing, literally like. You got 3 minutes on both sides, or all the way around technically.
Medium rare is the way to eat it, or rare, or raw.
Well, that's why I was like, ooh, I can do tartare with this.
A little barrel char in there too.
And that was probably the best, one of my best dishes, and it was just fucking tartare. And you go.
No, that's bourbon though. That's really bourbony. You want some? You hurting for certain?
No, man. I still gotta go to the gym, man.
He gotta go to. He can't work out.
Y'all ain't worked out today? Y'all did a late one.
I'll survive today.
Y'all normally get up. Y'all must have slept in. Y'all was up pretty late, man. It's 1 something in the
I was
morning.
helping out this morning.
Yeah, it was one of those later than greater.
Yo, I've been dragging ass, so I ain't even tripping. I understand.
So what should we be looking for when you get new Riff?
I don't know, man. Like I said, remember I bought those first two. I brought them to y'all, let them finish it. Mm-hmm. Those were my first purchases, but I like new Riff. I like every time I drink it, it's got good flavor. I feel it. It gives me a good hug, full flavor.
Man,
that's 115. It drinks pretty good.
Yeah, it's not hot, man. Dude, we had some 158 today.
Woo! Hazmat.
It was like
How they drink?
154, 151.
And then the OJ's gone bye-bye.
Damn, dude, it's gone.
Hey, I told you, better get it while it's getting good.
And even Tim, that's why he's gonna bottle the Founders next week, because he goes, that thought.
Scared.
He's like, because so much could change.
No, the good thing
week.
is it's cold right now, so the Texas climate's not so bad.
It'll hold it, but like he asked Jamarcus, he
Come
said,
March, April, May,
boy,
when it gets hot, hitting them 90s, forget about it. Angel share.
and it's not even enough, because I think it's another 15, 16-year-old.
Well, and it morphs too. That's the thing. It morphs so hard here compared to there. Mm-hmm. You know, that's why MGP juice is so good, because Indiana's climate, even in the summer, is relatively mild. You feel me?
Yeah. So what's like 80 degrees? 60?
Yeah, I mean that's hot. 85, 90 there is hot for them. You know what I'm saying? And at night it gets down to 60, 55, 60. It's like you need a hoodie almost in the summer. That's why they don't have a lot of AC up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
See, I didn't know. I've never been to Indiana.
It's right by Michigan and Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, it's that same lake effect weather where it's, you know, cool.
I do know that in Michigan, I was there, boy, at nighttime.
Check that.
Cold front come over you like this.
It's like Canada, bro. It's so close up there.
I don't think nothing's colder than Canada, though.
Cause Alaska.
And Antarctica.
Yeah, well, they don't even let us go there, right?
We can't go to Antarctica?
Nah, bro, you gotta have permission by like all the countries, dude.
What?
Yes, they got secret shit going on there. I think there's a secret to the world there, like where the Nephilim and giants and all that shit. I mean, that's Anunnaki and all that. There's a whole nother, a whole nother rabbit hole for a whole nother podcast. We are aliens shit. Keep it alien, motherfucker.
You know what? Now I think about it, I ain't never heard nobody say nothing about Antarctica before. Nobody even talks about it.
It's crazy. the astronaut dude, Buzz Aldrin or whatever, went there and had a heart attack. Remember?
No, I don't.
Oh, some shit, bro. we'll talk off camera. Because I don't like people say, "Oh, look at this crazy conspiracy."
But look. I'm just saying. Just when you're at home, ask 5 people who've been to Antarctica that you know.
Nobody.
There are people who've been to all 50 states, ain't been to Antarctica. You go.
Shit, there's people who've been to all the continents, almost all the continents with that one.
Oh yeah, it is a continent.
For sure. It's
Damn,
on.
that's right. See? I gotta get back on my geography. So New Riff single barrel, this is something that you can buy.
$50, dog. Right there at Flamingo. And for me, I mean, listen, for a proof point and a good tasting whiskey and the price,
unbelievable.
You can't, I mean, you know, again, it's not whiskey blendery, but this is something you hang out with the fellas and y'all just chilling and you ain't doing that low key in it, you know. Pop that bottle. Yeah. This one's supposed to be special. This was a club pick, so we can pop this one too.
Man, stay tuned, people. Keep it whiskey. I like New Riff so far. I got to try some of their stuff. There's some things I liked, some things I didn't, but for the most part, it was all good.
You had some of their stuff over there with Tim, right?
At KBF.
Yeah, KBF.
At KBF. Yeah. They had it good. They were nice, super kind people. The people that they had there, it was enjoyable.
Now, I think they're outsourcing theirs too. I don't know if maybe they're starting to produce their own. I don't really know. I know Tim and Andy will know. So we'll ask them next time we're there.
Yeah, we will.
They'll give us the lowdown on the New Riff.
Man,
I know they're good people though, like you said.
They are. I like them. Everything of me is always about good energy, man. And
I mean that's good. It's a good. It just tastes like a good solid bourbon to me, right? There's nothing special about it, but it's an easy drinker. I mean, it doesn't drink like 115 though.
No, because now
I can get litty off that bitch.
Bro, any of us could. 115?
Bro, I might get litty today because look, I ain't been drinking. I'm already feeling little.
He's like,
pep in my step.
Hey.
I got my little John Travolta twitch going.
Look, guys, stay tuned, man, because we're about to get into the next one next.
You already know, keep it whiskey.
All right, man, so we'll open up our second bottle of New Riff. And this is another single barrel?
Okay, so I'm a part of a bunch of clubs, but I got a guy on Facebook, and he's a part of a few too. His name's Geek Molly. He was like, yo, I'm offering this up, and I saw it before I went out of town. And I said, I'm interested, and then I just got tied up with travel. Anyway, long story short, I threw him $60. Went and picked it up today. He lives in Plano, so it was pretty convenient. So we're gonna give it a shot. I hear it's really good, and I pity the fool.
That's a good one, man. Mr. T, man, I grew up with this.
Now this one's kind of a low proof. It's only 104, I think. But I mean, I say low proof for us.
104 is still good.
No, it is.
For me, when it gets under like 101, 100, you go, man, this is water, man.
Yeah, because we're used to that real strong stuff. Like.
Man, that stuff we had today, it was 154, and it didn't drink like that at all. It was like, even Tim was waiting for my face, and he goes, well, that's I think why he drank it too. He was like, hold on, Trevor didn't make a face. It must not be that bad.
This is pretty good. I mean,
crazy flavor profile.
Yeah.
I want Jimmy to try this too.
I'm excited about that.
Buddy of mine came, as you guys don't know, but.
And I'm excited to try. I really want to try that one. I'm gonna probably try all these.
There you go. No. I made sure to save this. I'm like, look, bro.
That's why I hit you. I was like, you said you was on the phone, come through, and I was like, well, what y'all sipping on? I didn't know. So I was like, I had this.
No. Shout out to Tim. Because Tim,
when I see him,
he told me every time we need something, he said just let him know.
Oh, I know.
Because he got plenty of whiskey, like more than he'll probably ever drink.
I get that, but at the same time, I mean, he's so giving, bro.
Man,
and it's like, some people would take advantage of that. Is all I'm saying.
Man,
Not us.
No. That's
what I mean.
I'm like, we gonna take our time.
Because I'm always gonna bring something to the table,
bruh. And so I'm glad that you get to try this because you knew something about it. I had no clue. Even when Richard saw him, he was like, oh, yo, those are good. Those are good ones.
And I really want to get a 16-year old granddad 16-year. They're like $150. People are saying they're not worth it. Blah blah blah. But I think it's cool. I'd like to get one so we could try it.
Where they sell it at?
I don't know. I mean, they're not easy to get, but whatever. I'll find one. We'll get one somehow. They're cool. Look them up though, just so you can see what it looks like. If you see one,
I'm letting you guide this, man. Look.
See something, say something, motherfucker.
Richard is the guy who helps us blend. Jimmy's the guy who guides the journey. I'm the guy that runs his mouth. That's it. Boy, that's spicy, man.
I help with that running over the mouth a little bit too.
That's a little spicy, dude.
Well, compared to what we're drinking, first of all, this is bourbon, so it's gonna be sweet. And this might be a rye. Probably is a rye, I would assume.
Man, but that's like.
Can I smell that?
Which one? Oh, for sure, man. You pour you some whenever you want.
I will. I just want.
Let's go to this photo. Because that's just a single, bro, that he chose.
I'm just, because you say it's spicy. It smells damn good to me. I probably need a little spice. I got this sweet shit, and I know, I'm a bourbon drinker, but man, the rye has got my heart lately, and so.
I never thought I was going to be a rye person either, and sometimes the rye's a little bit much, and Tim knows I love the sweet stuff, so he's like, he has me try, and it was a light whiskey we tried today that was 154.
Holy shit. How old was that bad motherfucker?
18.
Damn it, boy.
Wasn't it 18?
Is that a barrel?
Yeah, that one was.
Is that a barrel he's holding?
Yeah. And it has low yield, so he's going to use it in the blend. And get this, Jimmy's going to get it because it's going to be bottle of the month people only.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'm getting it. Fuck yeah.
So he's a bottle of the month member.
I am.
And in that case,
blessed to be.
We might get to try it, but that.
Oh, we going to try it. If I'm getting it, we trying it.
It'll proof down to maybe 130, 128 if they figure out how to blend or what to take it to. But it's so good right now. It'll make you make a face. Doesn't read hot. Super flavorful, and it kept getting better.
So what I'm going to tell Tim is when I see him this week is when they do those, let me make sure one of those bottles, the last of the bottle, is when I get, because for some reason to me when they do those last of the barrel bottles, they're so much stronger, dog.
When he dropped the thief thing in there, you heard it hit the bottom.
He goes,
damn, that's not good. Check the yield on it. It's probably 10%.
So
that might, in his world, that means maybe 30 bottles. 30 bottles, you can scale that percentage over 80 bottles or 100 bottles.
Well, the good thing about it being at 154, he could proof it down with water and maybe get.
No, he's not proofing this one down.
He's gonna keep it at 154.
Yeah, he's just gonna blend.
So he's gonna incorporate it.
So it'll drop naturally, but man,
that flavor's gonna.
The flavor on it, man. Look, I know you wasn't there today, but I've got all the videos. Marcus.
So is this the blend or is this?
So this is another barrel that we found.
This is the homies, right?
118. So Tim was like, "Hey,
is this the one the homie caught it? He did a good job."
Yeah. So he said, "Look, 18. Let me give him 3 barrels. Pick which one you like. Let's bottle it."
Yeah. No, my man Richard was like, "Yo, can we smoke a cigar?" He was with it, and Tim's like, "Nah, but next place."
That part, man. And look, the blender is gonna keep growing, and we're gonna keep drinking until we grow with it. As we grow with them. So, you finish yours yet?
No, let's drink. It's just good to talk and sip, and I miss this, so it's like I'm enjoying it.
I miss it too, man. Look, I don't miss like.
But I'm back, brother. I don't get sick that often, so maybe once a year. Mostly I don't get sick every other year, but I ain't gonna get sick no more.
Yeah. Who you telling, man?
If I caught it, I must have caught it all at the same time. AB, Corona, motherfucker, and the Nora.
Sheesh.
The color is beautiful, my
You know
boy.
what's crazy, man? I remember back in the day, I'd be like, oh, that ain't enough. Now I'd be like this. Hey, man, I think you poured me too much.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well, especially when we're trying like 8 motherfuckers. Go
you're
ahead.
like, and I'm looking at it like, God damn, that's like 3 sips right there,
For
boy.
real,
They hang on
dog.
your neck somewhere.
For
Be
real.
careful.
Yeah, and these young bucks you got coming over here be like, pour it up. Motherfucker, that ain't no shot.
Because
They don't know no better.
I would enjoy them Louisiana.
I would've.
Because he said, that junk caught off the buddy. My buddy was slanging them hoes. He said, oh, man, it's good. I was like, whoa, my man.
Yeah, you take it
He
easy.
said when we went to bed, now mind you, we was up to like 2:33.
Motherfuckers was passed
And he
out.
said he went over there and laid down. I was supposed to be on the bed to count something, and something happened, and we just switched.
Knocked out.
That whiskey boy, it's always a creeper now.
Oh boy, and it will put your ass night. Like you gonna sleep.
Something serious. Now, let me know. Give me your thoughts on this, because we didn't even like do no notes or nothing on this. It was just like, oh, we like that.
Damn. That's good.
That's a single barrel, man.
Wow.
And you taste the flavor. That
Dude,
look, I haven't had it since.
It's still going. Damn, boy. That's a good one.
So this is the problem with us being at the blendery like that. People imagine walking
That's
in
pretty
like we did
cool.
today. I would think we opened up what 3 barrels a day, buddy.
Well, look at the viscosity on it. If you even look inside that enamel, see how it just lingers? Look how it rolls off. See that?
And he's got a what's this thing called?
A Yeti. It's called a Doc Holliday.
And so you look and you go, we get to pull from some amazing barrels that have tons of flavor. But they use the word identity and profile, but you go, this is a good fucking barrel.
Shit's
man.
got character, my boy.
Man, say the kind of character to have you like, damn, boy,
Might make you a character.
man, turn you
Bro,
into
this
somebody.
is good, bro. Look, now look. This is the thing. This is what's so disappointing. And these are really cool. I like them, right? But that pales in comparison to this.
Ain't it crazy?
It's like,
This took it up like 10 notches.
bro,
And
it's
just
like
a-
on 1,000, right? This is a 10 spot on 1,000. right?
And he was, look, Jimmy was not there. This is not, to us it's special because we blendery people, but then you try it, you go, this came out of a barrel? Yep, 3 whatever, and I can go bottle this again.
I want that. I want one of those. That's how good that is.
No, bro, trust me, I had to buy. I had
Why
to.
wouldn't you? I would too.
Plus, I was, again, shout out to the blendery, sharing them
Shout out.
with the homie, man. I said,
Richard,
what?
get one too?
He called me to say, can you get one more so I can
All right,
get.
cool. So we need 2.
He said, I'll send you the money. I got a guy that's like a brother to me, and he's got to have one. Cause look, most people don't know the power of putting your name on something and share it with somebody you care about. Man, I'm just starting to keep.
sick.
It is sick because you go the foundation. You
Love
go,
it, bro.
Every time somebody comes
Raw
to his house,
foundation food?
yeah,
Nice.
he can turn around and share this bottle with everybody who comes and becomes either a distributor or someone who like supports what he's doing.
How good is this shit Tim's doing, bro? I can't say it enough, dude. And I'm not a dick rider, bro. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a genuine fella, and I don't really toot people's horns, but I'm tooting Tim's horn because, bro, he's doing the things right, bro. Everything.
You ain't got to sell me. I'm gonna tell you right this. I learned this even from being around guys like Jimmy, man. There's so much hugs and love and consideration that I didn't consider when getting into the whiskey space that now you look forward to, right? So when I walk into the blender today, I always
You're
get
like, who
Tim
are you
a
gonna
hug.
see today, right?
Not only that, just even embracing Tim with the handshake and a hug, you go,
For sure.
that's a man I'm always gonna respect to the day I die.
Yeah.
And just like Tim Callahan, another one, literally another one. So we got to try new Riff, and we're not comparing new Riff to the blendery.
No, we're not.
We're talking about what we believe in.
And what we like, and,
Yeah.
and it's preferential. There's some guys that this might be too much for, right? And that's okay.
But tell this too, because a guy said this. Jamarcus actually caught the video, and damn, I can't think of his name. I know his name, but I can't think of it.
Not
You
a
see him in the
problem.
video. Point is this: he said, "You know what's crazy is these bottles taste so much better when you're at the blendery." He said,
I disagree.
Chris, yes.
Oh, Chris Orant? Chris Kane Orant?
There's
The dude, he's got a little ponytail kind of.
Chris Kluber? Chris Orant.
It's too many.
Because you're talking, there's a lot of Chris's. Chris with a K, Chris, you know what I'm saying?
You know the beauty
And
about
there
it?
are Chris with the duck too.
Damn, Chris
that's Chris Crossan.
Okay.
See, damn, what all you Chris is doing?
Yeah, I ain't Chris, I'm Jim.
This one.
Kluber. Yeah, he's a grappling MMA badass, the big guy, right? Tall?
Yeah, he's tall.
That motherfucker badass motherfucking MMA type motherfucker.
I didn't know
He
that.
will grapple your bitch ass. You're not fighting him.
I didn't and you know what's crazy? Is it's funny you said it because the day when you said, oh, it's good seeing. He shook my hand. I said,
That motherfucker got a paw.
Hey!
That boy got a paw.
telling me that now? I was like, yo, when he
That
shook my hand,
motherfucker got a
and I
paw.
remember, and I missed, so I missed because he was looking me in the eye. Then I was like, yeah, damn, what a motherfucker.
Paul, he swallowed you up, huh? Felt like I was shaking Shaq hand.
Hey.
Damn, motherfucker.
And he's a nice guy.
No,
you know?
he's a great guy.
But the nicest guys will beat your ass.
No, he is the coolest motherfucker in the room. But it's just that's the type of motherfucker that also will flip the script on your ass if you step out of line.
He'd be like, oh, I'm gonna beat you in the name of Jesus.
Yeah,
All
no,
right,
I talk a lot of shit and then I'm gonna fight you and I'm gonna get tired. Pull out my gun and shoot. That motherfucker, he trained.
and conditioned too, because
Hell yeah.
a lot of times a fighting ain't, like he said, tired. It ain't always
No,
about.
I got a good 30 seconds if that. You feel me?
Hey, once you throw through the 3-4, you like, I'm going to bed, nigga.
I'm a one hitter quitter because if you ain't done, I'm pulling him out. Roscoe Pico train.
The foundation is a bottle that
Shit's
is not
fire.
sold at the Blender. It is a bottle and an experience you can too get when at the Blender. What does that mean? Let's say you bring in a group like I did. It was 6-7 of us there. We turned around and we found a barrel that we liked. We said, hey Tim, we want to pick this one. He says, who wants bottles? People raised their hand. I think 4 or 5 of us wanted bottles. People who bought a bottle, he said, what do you want to call it? We could have all chosen our own names, but my experience that day was rooted in bringing the homie there, because I told him, I said, my man, you gotta come to the Blender.
And what a good name for that too.
And look,
it's proper.
It's literally a good name. And so shout out to the Foundation Ross. It's funny because this is not their page for that, but
No, shout out to them, good people,
yeah,
right?
yeah, but
And that's your guy.
hey, dogs eat good because of the Foundation
That's
Raw.
right.
IFeedRaw.com, people, for those that are, and into that thing. That being said, shout out to New Riff as well. Super good pours, good buys for those people who are like, yo, let me pour it with the homies. If you got homies who got liver with no problems, you want to get above 105, 104 because they'll drink all your other stuff to oblivion.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's to me, higher proof point means less drinking. Mm-hmm. Let's be honest. So I'm just gonna get there a little quicker, and
Whole lot quicker.
And I like it.
Hey, you and me both, man. Keep it whiskey.